Kia ora, everyone. Welcome to Girls Rock Camp 2020.
We're going to be seeing 8 bands today who have been writing their own original song in just 1 week.
I found out that I rocked through Girls Rock. I did not know before.
I've been playing music for about 15 years now. I've been working with Girls Rock for 4 of those years.
They felt very like a flounder when I was starting in bands.
Billy was one of the people that I sort of looked up to in her band Street Chant.
They sort of gave me the idea that I could actually play music. I didn't just have to love it.
Those are the ones that you gravitate towards, and then you look up to them, and it only takes one person playing in a band for you to be like, I can do that.
I was just like sent a flyer and I thought it sounded really cool. I ended up writing an email to them and sending out like a little thing to audition with. It was a speed painting of a drawing I did in watercolor of me just singing. It wasn't my best work, but hey, it got me into Girls Rock.
Girls Rock started in Portland, Oregon in 2001. Before the camp starts, we get a whole list of every single camper, and they've chosen an instrument that they'd like to play. There's a top 3. So we set them up into bands of 6 people.
Then they go into instrument instruction, and then they have a lunchtime performance. It's usually a local band.
And then they have a workshop, and then they have band practice, which is the sort of main deal of Girls Rock Camp.
In the band practice time, they're writing a song to perform at the showcase to their family and friends. They've got 5 band practices. Sometimes they'll come up with 1 song, sometimes they'll come up with 2 songs, and they just write it on the fly. It's quite amazing.
Okay, take a look.
The biggest question you're always asking yourself on day 1 is, who's going to be in my band? Are they going to be nice people? It would just be like a frenzy of everyone just rushing around until everyone just gets put together. We just had to say our name, say our pronouns, and then talk about what our favorite musicians were. I got along taste-wise with a lot of these other girls, so I was like, okay, cool, there's not going to be any creative arguments.
We try and separate the sort of people that know each other on purpose as well, because we really want camp to be that we're all in the same boat. We're all a little bit out of our comfort zone. Sometimes some of the campers have never even touched an instrument before, and some of the campers do have experience, so it's sort of this beautiful mesh of sharing of information and coming together. They come up with the most crack-up band names. I think they were all about age 13, so they thought it'd be really hilarious to call themselves R18, which it was. It's a brilliant band name.
Goats in the road, sheep in the field, everything. Ripple effect, that's a good one.
We try and make it as far away from school as possible.
Yeah.
It's not like school.
There's so many people who need to say things in the music industry and in music in general that I think just don't get heard a lot of the time. Young women and gender diverse people, we are told a lot of the time to not take up space and to not make a loud noise. And I think that's what Girls Rock is trying to reverse.
It helps to make noise.
The idea of the camp is that everyone is meant to uplift each other and support each other. It doesn't matter what skills you already have or how much you know already. You're just meant to be there to support everyone. You don't like pay attention to how much of the change just suddenly happens to you, like changing as people and, you know, all coming together to support each other, uplift each other and make great creative material together.
Have you made some music? Are you ready for tomorrow? Well, we're not ready for now, we're still doing it. You'll never be ready, or you're always ready.
Just to say I rock is kind of owning your small mistake and knowing that like you rock and you're gonna like, you know, you're just gonna keep getting better.
Okay, yeah, so I think just please remember to take care of each other and support each other. Like, your bandmates.
Be each other's cheerleaders.
Yeah, be each other's cheerleaders.
We have like a little rule at camp where if you're constantly apologising, I know that it's a thing, it happens, for no reason.
It's just built into your brain.
Yeah,
sometimes.
so for instance...
sorry.
Yeah, so if like I'm in band practice with Nicole and I make a bang note and I go, I'm sorry, what will you say to me?
You rock.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3, and! Sorry. You did it. Girls rock, cat, clean!
Things are getting better in terms of how we define gender.
It's not just for girls, it's for non-binary and trans kids and intersex youth.
And these people are really important and are very much what makes Girls Rock Girls Rock.
You can just tell the mentors that you need a name and a pronoun change and you don't want to tell your family about it because you don't want to be outed, and they'll just be like, okay, we'll tell everyone to call you by this name and these pronouns, but we won't like tell your family if that makes you uncomfortable.
For me, it's really important for the future of Girls Rock is to change the name. That's on the cards for the near future, which I'm really excited about.
I think everyone who's involved with Girls Rock wishes that this was around when they were a kid. I think everyone has experiences that weren't great. Basically, as musicians, as a teenager, it's really hard to navigate that space. We're always really worried that they're going to get to the showcase day and not want to go up and do their song.
We try and make it as supportive as possible on the day.
I think the mentors get as much out of the experience as the campers.
For sure.
Far surpasses anything else that I've ever done, is just watching young people express themselves. It's really special. We're trying to make sure that previous campers can come back in a way that they can eventually become mentors, they can eventually become organisers. So Edie's been a camper once before. We actually got her to play at the showcase.
Hello everyone, I'm Edie VC, and just like a lot of you in the audience right here, I was a camper at Girls Rock Camp as well. And since then, I have been promoted to the holier-than-thou position of being an intern. This is the hotel song. Once upon a time, there was a hotel you could never find. Every day was sunny there, and about so much
I felt like I'd definitely come full circle when I did that. I really want to be a mentor at some point. I want to be the kind of like role model Billy was to me.
They've literally climbed a mountain together. So that sort of gives them the strength and the confidence to just get up and do it.
So up next we have Storm Clinic.
We are Star Station. Melancholy. Hey.
Void.
Upstream.
Let's give it up for wāhine.
R18. R18. 1, 2, 3, go!
Take me back.